Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Cotton Family Farms. Now this is going to be part 3 of the milking process. Now because we do have babies on the ground still, we're going to go through a brief description and show you what it actually takes to milk, or actually feed the babies the goat's milk that was just produced. Now Teddy, what do you got there?
Well, normally when the babies are first born, you bottle feed them out of like a little Dr. Pepper bottle with a single nipple. Once they get to the age where they take them all, it's so time consuming to do that way. So far this year, I think we've had 13 or 14 babies, and we've still got 3 to go. So what this will do, this will feed up to 10 babies at a time. And what we've done, we've already preheat all the milk, and we put a hot water jar in the middle, not only to keep temperature, but it also keeps the milk higher around the edges. These tubes go all the way down in the milk, and they have a check valve on the bottom. So once the baby starts feeding, they don't get bored with it. Milk will stay in it. Milk will flow up, and it won't flow back down.
So it's kind of like a mom's teat. It's going to produce one way and one way only.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we are going to actually add them a little bit more hot water since they're starting to wean, and they're starting to eat grass and hay and a little bit of grain. We don't take them off milk right away. What that'll do, that'll upset their digestion really bad. What we do is we just slowly start incorporating more water with the milk, so they still get the taste and it doesn't upset their tummies. And so we'll go out there to feed the babies we have left now. I think we have 7 left. We usually sell them as bottle babies. We've still got 7 that are getting weaned, so we'll head out there. Miss Caitlin, you got a yellow collar. It's not your turn to milk yet, sweetheart.
But if you notice, if you look up close to her, if you look on her right side, that is what we consider the baby side. And left side is her stomach and rumen. That's where all the food goes, is on the left and baby's on the right. And she was one that we didn't think was pregnant because we did an ultrasound by the vet coming out here. And the vet didn't think she was pregnant, so we pulled blood and did a blood test, and it came back that she was pregnant.
She just followed behind in the other girls that we have.
She's just going to be a little later bloomer this year.
Come on.
So this is what we do every morning and every evening after we get done milking. Then it's time to take care of the babies for the night.
Now as you can see, there's different structures and there's different pieces to every part of this farm. Teddy, what's that first building to your right there?
That is our goat barn. That's where all the girls have their babies, and all winter long they are spoilt rotten and they're in the warmth. They've got their own pens, hay, auto waterers, feed, and they can stay warm in there all winter nights. Now when it becomes nice like it is now, they're allowed to free range night and day. They just come in to milk when it's time.
And then the next building obviously is a loafing shed, and then in the course of inclement weather, that's where everybody goes. Over here to our left, you'll notice the chicken coop and the duck pond. There's Snooks. She's running around. She's waiting to actually get fed as well.
She's our 29-year-old horse. She's a sweetheart, but she's up there in years. And we head out here, then we've got the tractor barn with the tractor, the four-wheeler, and I can see that Amethyst wants to drive the tractor once again.
As you can tell, that is Amethyst, and she is up in the driver's seat of the tractor. That is one of her favorite spots to go.
Yeah. Sometimes the goats will leave their manure in the seat, and the chickens will come break the manure up into like a powder, and they will lay eggs in my tractor seat. I think they're trying to tell me something. They're not happy with me. But we spoil them rotten either way. Hi,
And there's
Clover.
Stormy to the left, our first calf.
And this is Miss Clover. You can tell by her yellow collar and her big belly. She is pregnant, but she's not on milk watch just yet. She'd have a red collar on if she was on baby watch. Sorry, not milk watch. So she's getting ready. Thank you, sweetheart. That's not food. That's my finger. All right.
And as you can tell, the babies are ready.
They are absolutely excited.
They're all at the fence. They're actually on top of a 55-gallon drum playing. Charlotte's over there licking them and having a good old time. And as you can tell, Aaron is already ready to go in there and get ready to play.
Yep, and there he goes. And don't get me wrong, baby goats are cute, but when they're hungry, they are extremely, I don't know what the word is.
I'd say vicious. The first thing that comes to mind would be Jurassic Park taming raptors.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of little tiny raptors heading for the milk bucket. So we've got a little way we do it to where we can get their milk down. CK, you ready? Yeah. And there's Pearl. She's rubbing on you like a cat trying to get attention.
Yeah, she's down here loving on me.
Lead them that way. Lead them toward the gate, Aaron. And these babies are less than a month old, but most of them have a lot of son and roots in them, so they do get big quickly.
All right, Aaron, run them over to the other side of the pen. Keep going farther, buddy.
Keep going.
Now, as you can tell, what we have to do, because they are so ready to eat, CK jumps the fence, runs over there real quick. That's where we actually stage the bucket, and it does not take them long.
All right, you want to join us in here? We'll let the we'll let our goat protection dog in there too. This is Charlotte. She goes in there and she'll clean up the baby's hind ends, and she really loves them like a mama. Come on, Charlotte. I'm gonna take care of the babies. Not you, Phoebe. I got her.
Charlotte's already over here. She's checking everything out. And as you can tell, as I get closer, you keep hearing the sound growing louder and louder. Sounds like a diesel engine. That would be the babies sucking so hard that it actually makes a noise.
And they will go through that 1.5 gallons of liquid in about 4 or 5 minutes.
And you can see how quick it's actually running through there. These babies do not mess around. When it comes to their milk, they are ready to go.
And a lot of people see goats without horns nowadays, mainly for show. For show animals, you're not allowed to have horns. We don't like doing that here. It's not natural. I mean, we've done it on a few of our girls and it's okay, but in the Texas heat, they have blood vessels in there that actually help them dissipate heat like a radiator. And it's just more natural. If they're not getting caught in a fence and causing issues, it's much better to have them natural, just like they're supposed to be. And you can see at about a month old, Waylon and Willie are really, horns are coming in pretty quick.
Yeah, they are definitely getting large.
Here's Waylon and Willie right here, the blue-eyed boys. You might get a good shot of their blue eyes.
Oh, you can see the blue eyes from here. You can see how pretty he actually is.
And after they get done with the milk, of course, we'll make sure they got hay for the night. And we've got an old IBC tote that we've repurposed. There's a heat lamp in there and plenty of hay. They can stay out of the weather. The biggest thing is plenty of things for them to play with because they're just like a little toddler. So we've got a barrel they jump up on, a little dog house over here. They keep moving this one across, keep putting it back.
Tater actually sticks it between two rocks that are in the ground, trying to hold it in one place, but babies get a little excited, that thing goes with them. And the babies are very sweet. As you can see, Aaron, even with as they eat, they're extremely sweet. Phoebe somehow made her little Mexican Chihuahua butt in the video.
Yeah, the goats don't like Phoebe very much. She's not very kind to them. Oh. Starting to run out. They're going to start making noise.
And as you can tell, as it empties out, as soon as it starts emptying out and those nipples start going dry, they actually get bored with it fairly quick and they're ready to move around. Charlie over here, the brown one, he's over here ready to headbutt Tater's leg. He seems to do it every single night when we feed him. That just seems to be his thing. He wants to play. And of course, tonight, as we're doing a video, he don't want to do it.
Oh, he will after he scratches, I bet. Yep, there he goes.
He's ready to show his dominance. He's ready to play.
All right, and as you can see in here, they literally leave nothing behind. It's all gone. There's nothing but the jar in the middle. So, nope. But that doesn't mean they don't want to finish. And now we're getting a square of alfalfa for the boys.
And as you can see, it's not just Kite Family Farms, the name. This is Kite Family Farms. There's my daughter over there playing on the horse. There's my son, Kason, wave Kason. There's also Aaron down there loving on Charlie. Kara's over here speaking to her father, and CK himself, he just went to go get the alfalfa. The rest of the family seems to be wandering around the farm somewhere, but you know, it is beautiful out here. We just had a little bit of rain, so what actually happens after the rain is everybody's in a good mood, everybody's wanting to play.
Yeah, like right here. You're gonna nibble your nose.
Hey, Casey, you want to get them running and playing?
Oh yeah, get them over on the barrel. They love that.
And they will chase and they will play. They're fat, they are happy.
Taylor found her favorite animal.
Taylor, of course. That's where you'll find her, is on one of the horses. There goes Charlie over the doghouse. And they're going over there, jumping up there where Aaron's at.
And the reason they are so sweet and they're not scared of people, I know it doesn't sound like it, but it's much more humane. We take them away from the mothers after 24 hours. That way the baby and the mother, the baby gets everything it needs from the mother, the colostrum, all the antibodies, but it doesn't form a strong bond, and the mother neither. Since we've been doing that, we've actually had some mothers after 24 hours, they leave the babies with us and they don't ever think twice about it. We take care of the babies from then. We've tried letting the mama wean them and then taking them away later, and it was a horrible nightmare. There was a emotional bond. Mothers would be depressed for months on end, and it just wasn't humane, we didn't think. So that's why we take them away 24 hours.
But after that 24-hour period, we do have the entire family out here, all 13 of us. So what we actually do is we take turns and we bottle feed and we take care of them and we clean them. Sonia actually does most of the veterinarian stuff when it comes down to it. So we actually draw their blood to see if they're pregnant. We'll go through and do several different things, cleaning. She checks them. She's been doing this long enough that if one of them has something wrong with her eye or if something's going on, that she can pick up on it pretty quick, and she's able to catch it, and we're able to get on top of it fairly quick. It's not only about sanitation or about being humane. These are actually all our babies too. These babies are very important. They are treated just like their family, just like a pet would, like a dog, a cat. Actually, these probably get more love than our dog or cats do.
Absolutely. We really feel just like it's called Good Animal Husbandry. I read a book a while back, and it's an old book, but it said something in there. I'll get the words wrong, but it was something along the lines of these animals give their entire life to us, and it's up to us to make their life a good one. And that's what we try to do. We try to make their life a good one. They produce more milk. They're happier. We're happier. And that's just what we believe in. Not crowd them into pens and feed them only hay. They free range over this 20 acres all day long.
And it is all about family. It is about taking advantage of the fact that you were blessed with the ability to have land, to have animals, to provide a service. Now, our goat's milk products aren't just something we believe in. It's something we use on a daily basis. All of our kids use our soaps and lotions. We take care of anything and everything that we can on this farm. And the boys, they're out here somewhere. There's Rick and Carl.
That's our 2 bucks. And unlike some places that don't like bucks because they're stinky, we love our boys. They were bottle babies as well. And they're not mean like a lot of billy goats are, and they're not pinned up just waiting for breeding season. They've got their own 5 acres and tank and their own pen with loafing sheds that they get all year round. You gonna go play with them?
Yeah.
Go show them. Go show them.
Yeah, Aaron is 6 and Kason is 10. Now, to show how sweet these bucks are, Aaron can go over there and just get right on like it's nothing.
And that's Carl. He's about 220 pounds. He's a Nubian. And then Rick's the big boy in the back. He's closing in on 300. And sweet as can be. You gonna walk around, Carl? Give him a ride?
Looks like his horn's going in.
Yeah, we got to do some horn trimming on him.
And as you can tell, they've got plenty of beautiful land that they get to graze on a daily basis. And you can see in the background the beautiful sunset that we're having this evening. We had a little bit of rain come through, and it just leaves something that it's hard to put into words. Now, even a picture or a video doesn't show how beautiful the land actually is out here.
Rick.
Come here, Rick.
You come say hi.
Hey, Carl. Hey, buddy. Hey, Rick.
That's our son and boy. He's about 2.5 years old. He hasn't even quite filled out yet. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? Huh? Good boy.
And as you can see, now that everybody's done doing the eating the milk and everything, they're playing, having a good old time. Here comes Charlie running and playing. And they will follow you around like cats. So they actually act like puppy dogs. It's like one of the cutest things you'll ever see. And there's Eeyore and Reba, and of course Taylor. She's still on Snooks, and I'm pretty sure she's on her phone while sitting on a horse.
It's our natural.
Pretty chilly tonight, so we are going to go ahead and let the babies. They don't really need it at this point, but it's more of a luxury that we can give them. So we're going to go ahead and plug in their heat lamp that's up in the very top of their tote, so they can go in there if they get cold. They can come out if they get hot. Hi guys, y'all got some alfalfa?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to conclude this video from Cott Family Farms. Everybody's going to say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Yep. We not only enjoy every moment that we have, but we put as much effort, as much heart and soul into our products as we do this farm, as we do our families, and as we do our animals. So please go check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and you can actually follow us on Twitter. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact us at our website, cottfamilyfarmsllc.com. Thank you, and have a wonderful night from the Cott family.